My gosh. This was very well done. Very well done, Bethesda writers, because I was going in here thinking, like, I knew actually that the Institute was another possible faction, the fourth faction that you could join, and I'm thinking, how in the world would they cause someone like, how would they make our protagonist even consider joining the Institute? Especially if, now for Gabriel, it actually might be a little enticing because Gabriel's a big science person. But if your character's not a science person, like how could you get them invested in the group that kidnapped his own son? How does that even make sense? And then, bam, that's how they did it. Because the leader of the Institute is your son. And Gabriel's really torn about this because it's almost like his son Shaun is giving him everything he wants. He's giving him opportunity to actually spend time with him and get to know, make up for lost time, make up for the 60 years that Gabriel had missed. B, it gives him a chance to work with scientific breakthroughs, which is stuff that Gabriel, like, that's what he loves to do. That's his hobby. That is what he felt, that is what he was aspiring to become, is a man of science or a man of education. And C, live the life or live a life very similar to how it was before he entered the vault, before the war, like before the bombs fell. I think things down here are much more quote-unquote comfortable than they are upstairs. All these things are so... It's like, it's everything that Gabriel could ever want, except for the fact that his son is now 60-something years old. But other than that... And yet, it's tough because he's abandoning... It's almost like if he joins and comes in cahoots with the Institute, he's abandoning, not just abandoning, but betraying all of his friends up above who have been telling him all these awful things about the Institute and why and how the Institute has wronged them and why they hate the Institute so much. But on the other hand, this is his son. There's all of his friends up there, and McReady and Preston, like the two guys that he loves. He's in a polyamorous relationship with. McReady and Preston are up there too. But this is his son. But the son's now 60 years old and, as you know, is pretty much a complete stranger to him. Like, Gabriel is reacting, like, Gabriel sees the father as much of a stranger as this synth over here saw Gabriel as a complete stranger. It's just, oh my gosh, mind-boggling how... I'm impressed. I just have to say, I'm very glass-barreled red face. Ooh, very shiny things. Can you get the radio here? I was thinking you could get Diamond City up here. I'm just amazed at all of this and how well they were able to weave this twist together.
Shaun, about this synth.
You mean the child? It's a fascinating project, really. There are issues to be solved, of course, but we've made remarkable progress.
Why build it to look like you?
We've advanced the technology behind the synths to a point where this struck me as an interesting variation. A new angle, if you will. Modeling it after myself seemed only natural, what with the Institute's records and my genetics and physiology. I'll make sure it's brought back online in the near future. You'll have an opportunity to interact with him further. But
that might be.
I'll admit I'm curious. As a parent looking for a child, looking for the younger version of me, what do you think? Do you think you could love him? Like you would a real boy?
Yeah, that's true. Love a synth. Found the real you. Don't know anymore. Love a synth.
Seriously? You really believe a human could love a synth?
That's a difficult question. I suppose it depends on how closely we've managed to mimic human behavior and emotions. Yours is a unique position. You may be the only one that's truly able to answer these questions right now. I wouldn't claim to know everything you're feeling, but if in some small way the boy's presence can help, I hope you'll keep an open mind.
That's interesting, because, I mean, if he can't, you know, experience Shaun's childhood, you know, Shaun as his son, as his child, then maybe he can experience it through the synth. I don't know. That's really weird. That's really interesting thought, though. Do I think Gabriel would be able to love this son as his own? I think so, because it would basically be like him adopting a child, adopting someone. Granted, this is the real Shaun, but I don't know. I don't think I would put it past Gabriel.
Shaun.
This truly is a wonderful place, isn't it? Let your surroundings be a reminder of what science and willpower can accomplish. I often wonder what the Institute's founders would think of our accomplishments.
Excuse me.
Our advances will, in time, change the world.
But he still doesn't know. He needs to find out why the synths are attacking, and why do the people upstairs believe that it was the Institute sending those synths to attack people and replacing them? Are they kidnapping people because they want them to... The problem is, are they kidnapping people because they want them to work here in the Institute? And if that's the case, I can't imagine every single person that they kidnapped was willing to stay and work at the Institute. So did they force them to work? Like, these are things that really is unsettling for Gabe right now. Oh my gosh. Spanner. Tweezers. Ear examiner? Wow, these are a lot of stuff that... There's so much for Gabe to process. Oh my. This place is gonna be... This place is huge. Wow. I will admit it's impressive though. So, Gabriel has to figure some things out right now because this is his son, and like, as his dad, he needs to hear him out. He needs to hear him out. I think deep down inside, Gabriel wants to believe that Shaun, his son, he wants to believe that Shaun's, at least his intentions are good, and that he actually is trying to help humanity like he claims he is. So right now, there's so much being thrown at Gabriel all over the place, and I feel so bad for the man, because I'm sure he's dealing with many things, many different emotions buzzing in his head, and right now, he just needs some time to sort things out. So I think he's going to at least explore the Institute, find out what he can find, see if it's as legit as Shaun says it is. Because he really needs to find out what exactly... If Shaun is claiming that this group is misunderstood, he needs to find out what their goals are, truthfully what their goals are, what their methods are in getting the goals, and find out if those methods are actually, like, legit. Especially considering how there's so many claims from all the people that he's been with upstairs, you know, claiming that these people are just horrible monsters. He wants to find out the truth, and he needs to be able to figure out what he's going to do with all this information, because right now he's just brain overload. So let's go ahead and talk to these people and see what they have to say for themselves. Meanwhile, exploring all these amazing looking tech. Microphone? Clean globe. Oh my. Wine. I just want to take all this clean stuff. Glass barrel vase. So shiny. So shiny. Wow, everything here is even cleaner than in Vault 81. Undamaged camera. My gosh. I love how the game has to specify that these things are clean and these things are undamaged, because these things like that are relics up above. I'm gonna at least take one of these. Stim pack, blood pack, glass vaulted. Clean towels. Oh my gosh. And a shower. Can Gaby take a shower? Can he? I mean, it's been so long since Gabe has actually had a shower. So long. Can he take a shower? Alright. We're gonna pretend right now that Gabe is taking a shower. Because from this angle, it definitely looks like he might as well, right? I mean, since he's here, he doesn't know yet if he's going to stay or go. But I'm thinking if he takes a shower kind of helps. It's very therapeutic. A nice hot shower gives you some time to think, gives you some time to unwind, gives you some time to let all of the things buzzing in his head settle. It gives him a chance to, to just figure things out while you are in the privacy of your own shower. So I think realistically, that is what Gaby's doing right now. And of course, now that he's coming out of his shower, I wish I had my bathrobe with me, but I don't have my bathrobe because that would be really perfect for a time like this, but that's okay. We'll just pretend that part happened. And it's saving, yes, folders and lots of folders in this place. Bobby pin, Radway. Oh my gosh, Gaby. On top of all this, Gaby realizes he's a vampire because he has no reflection. Either that or this mirror is not actually a mirror and is more of a painted glass. But yeah, which sort of defeats the purpose of a mirror. But alright. Undamaged camera. Goodness gracious. Shaun's terminal password. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. I am his father, after all. I am his father. Password required. Accessing system. Please wait. Direct terminal. Status normal. Kellogg Conrad. Conrad Kellogg. Enhanced life expectancy. July 16th, 2285. Kellogg's occasional presence continues to unnerve the others. At first I thought they were merely intimidated by his confidence and arrogance, or perhaps even afraid of his general being. Kellogg is, after all, a killer. But as I've continued to witness their reactions, gauge their sidelong glances, I've detected something else. Something I probably should have anticipated. Jealousy. Kellogg is a living memorial to a forgotten program. He is an augmented human being, a cyborg really, and the benefits he's received cannot be denied. But really, the scientists here could not care less about enhanced reflexes or greater combat efficiency. No, the cause of their envy is something more practical, more primal, his enhanced life expectancy. Just how long will Kellogg live if he passes naturally, however unlikely that may be? It's hard to say. He's already more than 100 years old, older certainly than any other human in the Commonwealth. Well, until he met Gabe. His complete physiology has been altered. Perhaps he'll make it to 150, maybe even 200. Let the petty have their petty jealousies. Kellogg is a living testament to the ingenuity and superiority of the Institute, and I make no small pleasure knowing that must irritate him to no end. It almost seems like Shaun is admiring the man, which makes Gabe very uneasy. Status reports. Bioscience, hydroponics, programs functional, FEV lab offline, robotics, synth output nominal, production materials fully stopped, advanced systems, child synth project under quarterly review, weapons diagnostics ongoing, phase 3 behind schedule, SRB, Director Zimmer still offline, above ground operative terminated, retention programs functional. Director Terminal 1A, pattern recognition algorithms ineffective, facilities, power output maxed, air, water, recycling systems functioning normally. Personal notes. The wait continues. Io can only confirm sightings outside Vault 111, and again in Diamond City sometime later. What that means, I'm not sure. Will we actually meet? Yep, he's talking about his dad. Was this all for nothing? No, not nothing. I will have learned valuable things about myself, my past, either way. I cannot afford to let emotion get in the way. I must simply observe and record. I am told Kellogg has gone offline. Strangely, I find myself thinking of Dr. Walker. He had such high hopes for Kellogg, such faith in the implants and what they could mean. I still regret eliminating that project, but I know where it would have led us. Walker was never shy about his goals, and too many others were starting to listen. In the end, I believe I was justified. The Institute is about preserving humanity, not some bizarre amalgamation of biology and technology. So what are you trying to achieve, Shaun? What are you trying to achieve? Director access synth shutdown. Unauthorized director code required. This allows him to shut down synths from afar, remotely. That's interesting. I guess as a safety precaution. So what are all our quests right now? Meet the division leaders. There apparently are a lot of division leaders. Oh my.
Call this a clean floor? Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Synth Strider, Lawrence Higgs.
Don't make excuses.
Reporting
You're
status.
clearly
All
defective, and I
functions
intend to
normal.
report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
Hey!
Greetings, sir.
Synths aren't human beings, but supposedly they're the future of humanity. I'll never understand it.
I kind of want to understand this too,
Yeah.
Lawrence.
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what.
Well, that's
real
true.
people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
People have no trouble getting fat and lazy on their own.
A
That's
few
true, Gabe.
Here and there, perhaps, but not on the scale I'm talking about. I can see you're having a joke at my expense. You're hardly the first. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here.
Perhaps.
Dr. Higgs,
What others call complaining, I call critical thinking and challenging assumptions. Spend enough time here, and you'll be sick to death of the word synth. I certainly am.
I was starting to get sick to death of the word synth up there, too. It seems like that's what everybody's talking about. Damaged camera. There's a lot of random stuff in these things that I don't want to fill up my inventory too much of. This place is huge, enormous, humongous. Oh my. It's gonna take me forever to explore this whole place. I guess these are living quarters. Huh. Gwyneth Brew. Sleep. Institute lab coat. Oh! I'll take that. I don't think I should steal somebody's alarm clock. However, I do want to blend in a little bit better, so... There we go. Now I look more undercover. Want my regular eyeglasses. Not my shades. There we go. So many places to visit. Oh wow, hey kid. Hey kiddo.
I've heard stories. The surface sure sounds scary.
hey, sweetie.
Hi. Isn't it wonderful here?
Well, it's certainly clean, and it's probably a lot safer here than it is up there. Reporter's pencil. Advanced system notes.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this?
Wow.
Nothing good can come from this.
Wow.
How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Shaun wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the
That's
physical
Lee.
features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
I don't think that Gabriel has actually been able to sit in a proper John for a while, so we're just gonna let him. So, wow. So this is Dr. Lee's, home. And that's, if you remember, that's who we were supposed to talk to for Mr. Maxon, Captain Maxon.
Operating at full capacity.
Oh, these are coursers.
Hey there.
Welcome to the Institute, sir.
It's an honor to have you here, sir.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
You know about that? Wow. Everything is so clean. So white and clean and perfect. These people's immune systems must be horrible. I don't think hardly any of these people are gonna be able to survive above. Yeah, they're gonna be just as bad as Quarians would be.
Hi.
All systems nominal. Scanning. Subject identified.
Report, sir.
More coursers.
Hi.
Pardon me, sir.
Is that Julia Thompson? Alice
Hi,
Thompson.
mister.
Hey, pal.
Hi, mister. Bet it's pretty boring down here compared to up there.
Yeah, I can definitely see why it would be kind of boring. Alright, so we've made a complete circle around here.
Just a
keep moving.
routine patrol, sir.
Let's go down another level.
If you're looking for my mom or dad, they're probably still working.
Fillmore,
Well,
who
hello.
are your mom and
Watch
dad?
out around here. If they catch you having fun, they make you do boring science.
Science is fun!
Sometimes I hide my dad's work notes just to mess with him. It drives him crazy.
Gabriel's offended. Science is fun, kid. Watson? Preserved cigarette pack. Preserved cigarette pack? Another Institute lab coat. I'll grab that just in case. Clean room suit. Clean room suit? Oh. Alright. There's so many clean clothes here. Gabe can't deal. He just cannot deal. Oh my. Okay. There's that. What's down here? Reporter's pen. There's so many places. This place is so huge. Who lives here? Alright, kids. This is probably where those kids live, is my guess. By deduction. Synth retention. Storage area. Fusion cell. Oh, I'll take those. Maintenance terminal 6. View access logs. Access local login Thomas E. Operation replace primary display assembly 2 burned out. Access local login B767. Operation cleaning supply inventory. Access local login Fillmore A. Operation routine facilities inspection. Access local login G921. Requisition additional supply of cleaning agent 7. That means there's maintenance terminals 1 through 5 at least. Oh gosh, I'm gonna be so... There's just so many places here. Section 1, Section 2, Section 3. Sheesh, this place is gonna be taking forever. Oh my, I'm gonna go into the center.
Remember to keep unnecessary power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge. Primary level.
Oh. It's you again. Liam Benet.
Chess. The computer always beats me. The coursers give me the creeps, you know? They seem, I don't know, cold.
We are honored to welcome you here.
It must make you proud to see all that Father has done. All that he has built.
Maybe. This is... I have to admit it. This area is ridiculously pretty. Ridiculously pretty. Gosh, there's so many places.
I fix one relay and 2 more start to fail. At least I'm not bored.
One mass relay?
Doctor.
Just like what I came in with?
Act, trying to keep all the systems down here operating in the green. This place might look shiny and new, but there's a lot of old technology in these walls. I lose sleep worrying about when the next blackout's gonna hit.
Huh.
So basically, this place is a sham. Great.
I wouldn't say that. I mean, even the older tech has held up for decades. Some, even for centuries. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Our ancestors built things to last. Of course, that was before they blew up everything in the war.
True.
There's some stuff I need to check on. See you around, yeah?
Alright, Enrico. Robotics. Synth retention. Well, robotics is, again, Gaby's specialty, so he'll go in here first. Oh my. Robotics. Institute Robotics.
You're here. Glad you made it.
Are they making a synth? Oh my. Oh my.
You just don't want to admit to yourself what it is. If you're about to
Look at this. Did you see that? He just made a skeleton. Oh my gosh.
I've had enough of it. Write them down from them.
But we can't just ignore it. The synth, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is a living person by every standard we can measure. Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want with them.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. McKay, you know what.
Wow.
Just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Today is full of possibilities.
Hello. Welcome. Please, step into
We're
Oh
all
my.
looking forward to working with you.
I'm sorry, I'm still watching this whole process. It's fascinating. Are you trying to add skin? So we made the skeleton, they added the muscle, tissue, and the organs. Well, organs. And then what happened? Oh my. Clear? Oh! Then he gives him life. Oh my gosh. That's quite the process. And then what happens? This is also fascinating. And then you dump them into the soup? Oh my. Wow. And then they get processed. Oh my. Oh my. Whoa. Wow.